around his waist. That's not an easy thing to do, though, as he has really had some tough competition in the last several days for that, and other things, too. King, welcome.
Hey, Dave, good to be back out here. A lot of things going on. Is this the first time I've been back? No, this is not the first time I've been back.
I was just talking how tough it is, though, to keep that belt on with the competition you've been facing.
Well, that's exactly right. You know, you have to go do a lot of traveling. That's the toughest thing. A lot of people ask me, do you ever get tired of wrestling? That's, you know, but we've both been around here a few years. The funny thing is that you don't, at least I don't. I've never gotten tired of the wrestling at all, but sometimes the traveling that goes with it starts to take a toll on you. A lot of times, you know, you really, if you look at it, like a 20-minute match is like a long match, you know, but sometimes you might spend 20 hours getting to and from that 20-minute match. You know, next week, or at least November the 9th and 10th, I'm wrestling up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'll spend, you know, literally like 24 to 36 hours on that one trip to wrestle maybe, you know, 20 or 30 minutes. So that does start to take its toll, but as long as the wrestling is still fun and it's just as exciting and the fans are as much fun as it was the first day I ever stepped in a ring, I'm going to try to hang in there as long as I can.
All right.
Want to talk a little bit about a couple of things. One thing that is real exciting before I talk about my match, have you got a 1-900 number yet, Dave?
No, I don't.
You don't? Well, you better get one about the weather and all that kind of stuff, because now I have got one, and I want everybody out there to get a pencil. If you want, get a pencil and paper over here and write this number down. If you could, we can show it on the screen right there. It's 1-900-654-5464. That's the new, as you can see, the King Jerry Lawler's hotline, Dave. Now, we got all sorts of information on there. We got stuff on there about upcoming matches. We got information on there. A lot of people ask me about what I think about other wrestlers and that sort of thing. If you want to know, all you got to do is call that number right there, and I'm going to tell you all my views on all of these other, even guys like Sting and Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair and all these guys. I'll tell you what I think about all these guys. Plus, you can also, a lot of people say, how can they get in touch with me, leave me a message? You can also call that number and leave messages for me on there, too.
Oh, okay.
So it's all sorts of things. Just call it, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm kind of excited about that. And as we said, you know, I got a match coming up here in just a second with one of Downtown Bruno's guys. And then I've got a title match coming up this week against somebody that he's calling the Secret Weapon.
Yeah. And
hopefully he's going to have him a little out here on the show a little bit later, and we're going to see exactly what he's talking about as far as this Secret Weapon goes, because all I've heard so far is that he's supposed to be the biggest and baddest guy that Downtown Bruno has ever managed. So we're going to get him out here a little bit later and see what's happening with him.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing him, too. Good luck in the match coming up.
Right now, we're going to the ring, okay?
Let's do it.
All right.
The King headed for the ring right now. Non-title match here. Going against, as he says, someone out of the Downtown Bruno stable. His name is MC Jammer. And we wait to see him right now. Oh, my goodness. Here he comes, riding Downtown Bruno on his shoulders. Wearing the mask, MC Jammer. We know that, Bruno. Can we get him in the ring, if you don't mind? Bruno dismounts here.
Dave?
Yeah.
This right here, brother, is MC Jammer. This is Downtown Bruno's latest find, greatest find. Look at that body. Look at this man. That will bring tear to a glass eye right here, brother. Do you think Jerry Lawler has a Chinaman's chance, one chance in a million, of beating this man? I don't think so. And the reason that I've got him wearing a mask is because he's so good-looking. All these ugly-looking women around this area would all leave their husbands and everything.
Can you get him in the ring and let's get the match underway? Downtown Bruno out here running his mouth while MC Jammer is posing for the camera. Meanwhile, the King is just waiting patiently in the ring. Finally, we've got Jammer up in the ring. And as soon as we get the signal from referee Jerry Calhoun, we will be underway with a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. Well, Bruno over taunting the King. Here we go, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Well, the crowd chanting "Weasel, Weasel" as Downtown Bruno. You can see him over there around trying to harass the King. But the King, of course, having none of that, he's going to pay attention to this. Oh, MC Hammer, look at this guy, continues to pose. He's almost oblivious to the fact that he is going against the world champion. Whoa. Well, he all of a sudden nails it with a big forearm. And now, kicking him. Picks Lawler up, smacked him with a right fist. No pretense about an open hand. I mean, he just had the fist doubled up and hit him. Bruno's holding Lawler back in the corner. There's the King on one knee.
Like Mama says, and Lawler knows right now, brother, it be that way sometimes.
How about staying in the corner where you belong? Sit in that chair right there and leave the action alone instead of interfering and holding Lawler back in the corner like we saw you do there a minute ago.
Trying to help him up. And by the way, Dave, I've got this big mystery man coming up, that secret man for Lawler. And Lawler has no idea who it is. But I'm going to tell you something right now, Dave. He's going to be very surprised when a guy even bigger than MC Jammer comes along. A guy that's even a better wrestler. And MC Jammer's great. The guy's even better than MC Jammer. He's way better than Lawler. My secret weapon. That's going to be the end of Jerry Lawler.
Well,
no more championship. And I bet you're dying to know who it is.
Let's wait till the end of this match, and then we'll let you introduce the secret weapon when the match is over.
I'm not so sure about that, Dave. It might not be Nunya. I mean, Nunya beeswax.
Lawler comes off there. Oh, look out. Bruno jumps into the ring on Lawler's back. I'll tell you, this guy, Downtown Bruno, just, you know, jumped right in the ring. He didn't try to hide from the referee or anything. That is automatic technical loss for his MC Jammer. Oh, look out. Bruno holding the King up. Whoa! Lawler ducks out of the way. And Downtown Bruno feels the full force of MC Jammer. And who's left standing in the ring with their hand raised? The King. Jerry Lawler, a victory over MC Jammer. Looks like he had things going his way. And then Bruno leaped into the ring. Lawler collects Bruno's little cap.
Hey, believe. Come on over here, punk. Come on over here one more time. I want you to get now. Go ahead and get your secret weapon out here, whoever that is. Why don't you go ahead and get him? Come on, go get your secret weapon. Let's see what he is.
All right, where's the secret weapon? It says right here, introduce his secret weapon. Bring him out here.
First of all, wait a minute, Lawler. Wait a minute. Nobody told me. I have no contract that tells me I've got to bring a secret weapon out here right now. Now, wait. I've got a question to ask you, Lawler. Did you graduate from high school?
Oh, what does that have to do with anything?
Just answer the question,
Hey, this is a wrestling show. You say you got somebody that wants to shot at my title.
Right.
You're calling him the secret weapon. And what's the matter? Is he such a jerk that you won't even tell everybody what his name is and who he is? Who is it? Tell me.
None of your business. I've learned something,
Yeah,
Lawler.
it's my business.
I've learned something about you. If you know who you're going to wrestle, if you know who you're going to defend your title against, you watch tapes of them. You read scouting reports. You learn how to defeat that opponent. So I've learned how to defeat you. I've got a man here. You don't know who he is, but I'm going to tell you. He graduated from high school.
I graduated from high school. Big deal. What's the joke? I mean, you know.
Were you an All-American in high school? Were you an All-American at your high school? Did you get, wait a minute, did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to Memphis State University. So.
Oh, an art scholarship. Well, the man I'm bringing, my secret weapon to take you on, went on a football scholarship. He was an All-American at a major university. Were you low? No. You were drawing pictures like a sissy. You didn't even play football, did you?
Hey, what does football have to do with wrestling, huh?
It's called toughness, physical and mental toughness. Lawler, let me ask you something. Did you ever play professional football? Did you ever play?
No, I didn't ever play professional football. So what?
My man played professional football. He was an all-pro. Wait a second. Wait. What? Let me ask you something else, Lawler. How much can you bench press? How much can you bench press, Lawler?
What difference does it make?
Because I don't think you ever go to a gym. My man can bench press 741 pounds.
Sure.
5 repetitions. He's the strongest athlete in professional sports.
Well, get him out here. Let us see this King Kong, huh? Bring him out here. Let us see Wonder Boy.
You're half right. It's not Kong, but he will be the king. You know what, Lawler? This man can do anything you can do 3 times better. He can beat you 6 times a week, twice on Sundays. And I am so confident that my secret weapon can beat you in any arena across the country, Lawler. I am so confident that I will put my hair on the line. If you beat him, you can shave me bald. If you beat him...
Wait a minute now. You got this on tape, right?
Yeah, we've got it.
This is the goodest sign of country. Did you hear what this little weasel just said?
I'm not a weasel. Give me my hat.
So,
I'm not a weasel.
So you just said out of your own mouth that if your man, whoever it is, doesn't beat me and take the Unified World Heavyweight Championship from me this week, you're going to sit down in the middle of that ring and get your head shaved bald?
That's exactly right, Lawler. It's simple as this. The Heavyweight Championship of the world, I am so confident that my man is going to beat you and give it to me to wear around my waist that I'm willing to put my beautiful hairdo up against that belt. And I guarantee you, this hair isn't going anywhere, and I'm going to be walking around showing everybody the Unified World Heavyweight Championship, Lawler.
Let me just see if you people don't agree. This guy is already so ugly he had to have to sneak up on a glass of water to get a drink, right?
Hey, that's not too funny.
But you know what, Bruno? The only thing that would make you even uglier and make you even more repulsive looking is if that mug of yours had a bald head. You know, his head is already bald on the inside, but now it may be bald on the outside, too. And that's going to make me real happy. So, Bruno, I don't care who your secret weapon is. I don't care where he went to school. I don't care where he played football. I don't care how much he can lift, how much he can bench press, how big and bad he is. You bring him down there, brother, and you put him in the ring with a king, and I'm going to show you and him just why they call me the king this week. I don't care what I have to do. I'm telling you right now, it might get real hot in that match, Bruno. You know what they say, brother, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. So you better tell your big bad boy that your hair's on the line, because that's what it's going to be. And we're not going to have any barber do it. When this match is over, I'm going to sit your little scrawny butt down, and I'm going to shave your head myself right this week.
You're not going to do that.
Bruno's hair on the line this week in the match against whoever his secret weapon is. We're taking a break. You can leave now. We'll be back in just a moment.